You guys, today is a very exciting day. This should be a fun video. I'm very excited. We are getting a scooter. Beep, 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 beep. I'm so excited. So this was such a spur of the moment decision. I think it was literally this week. I was like walking home to our apartment and I saw somebody driving by on like a little Vespa scooter, and we just take so many Ubers for work, going around town and like doing showings and stuff. And I was like, that would be so much fun. Like, what if we just got a little scooter? And so we looked into it more, and like, if you have a scooter below 50 cc's, like you don't need to have a motorcycle license for it. And as long as you have a city sticker, you can park in like residential areas even without like a residential permit for it. And we do have free street parking near our apartment too. And so like the stars were just kind of aligning, and I was like, do we get a scooter? So I ended up searching around for a while. Scooters aren't like wildly cheap, definitely cheaper than getting a car. But I found this guy out in the suburbs who's selling like, the scooter probably new cost like $800-ish, but then shipping on scooters is like $300. Anyways, long story short, he agreed to sell it to me for $700, and I was like, done. So we are renting a get around car today, and we're gonna put it in the back and then go and pick up a scooter. I'm so excited. All right, let's go.
Hello. Hi, that's gonna be us.
Meet me.
Sinner shy, I wanna know your name. Baby, you're bubbly and radiant. You got some flavor and I'm trying to savor it. Palm gripped on the fruit.
All right, car is acquired. Our get around, guess how much our get around was for 3 hours?
You're asking me to guess?
Yeah.
3 hours?
Yeah, we have it for 3 hours. We have it till 8:30.
I don't know, like what, 100 bucks?
It was $30.
It was 30 bucks?
Yeah.
Holy
so easy.
shit. Am I allowed to swear?
I think that's okay.
Okay.
So yeah, got the car, got the cash, hitting the road to go get our new little meet.
Sipping on that juice, like skate.
No shadows on anyone that walks beside me.
P and Diddy, finna get loose. Ooh, pardon me if I flake on occasion.
There she is. We got it. Alex is extremely hungry.
I'm so hungry.
How many hot dogs do you want to eat?
A normal amount.
How many is a normal amount of hot dogs?
At least 2.
2 hot dogs plus a pork chop sandwich?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
I love you. I'm sorry it got to this point.
I should have eaten earlier.
Look at me.
Hungry.
Your hair is crazy.
I know.
Here we are with our new friend. Okay, day 2 of owning a scooter. I am wearing the same long sleeve because I'm about to go like drive like 40 minutes in the sun, and I just don't want my arms to be in the sun for that long. But, so I'm an idiot, and I'm fully aware that I messed up on this one, and this is on me. But we bought the scooter without a title. I didn't really think that that was an issue because at the time I was like, it's not a vehicle, like it's like a toy. It's completely a vehicle and it should have had a title. So don't do that. Long story short, I think that the person who originally bought it, like bought it to drive on like countryside property, and then they sold it to their friend who drove it in like their small like countryside like suburb. And so it's never been downtown, and if we leave that thing on the street without having a title or like it registered, it will get impounded like same day. So we gotta get this figured out. So I went to the DMV this morning to try and like get it registered and everything, and the DMV downtown closed in May and it opens back up in July. So like they just closed for a couple months, which is super inconvenient. So there's another DMV like north of Logan Square. Like honestly, it's so far. But I'm gonna take the scooter up there and just, I have all my paperwork, I have my checkbook. Like I don't know what they'll need from me, but I'm gonna try and take it up there and just get this taken care of, because right now the scooter is living in our guest bathroom, and I would really like to make this street legal so we can just start using it as soon as possible. This isn't ideal. So off we go to my 3rd attempt at a DMV. All right, update. This video is becoming less and less fun. I drove halfway to the DMV and then suddenly it was like, wait, what if the DMV is closed on Mondays? Because who knows with these government organizations? And of course, looked it up and it was. So drove back, it's fine. But I called a different DMV number and they answered after 22 minutes of being on hold. And the lady basically just told me I was an idiot and that like I can't drive this thing. There's no way because it's not titled. And she was like, there's a title that exists. You have to find the owner of it. And I was like, the guy who I bought it from is just like, he doesn't know. Like, it's not happening. I don't know what to do. And so I messaged the guy I bought it from and I was like, is there any way you'd buy it back? And he also was like, no. So kind of just got to figure out what to do. My dad is like on the phone with me being like, it's illegal for him to sell it to you without a title. Like, you take him to small claims. And I'm like, no, like that's a lot too. So looked it all up. Apparently I can get a surety bond. And I think it essentially means like I have to pay $100 for this bond where we'll get a title for 3 years as long as no one claims it as theirs and like has proof of it. Like it's our bike and we can register it and everything. So long story short, I have the number to do that, but they closed at 4 and it was 4 o'clock when she gave it to me. So tomorrow I'm gonna try and register and get this bond. I can get a surety title so I can register it and the process continues. Hopefully you all are learning from my mistakes, and if you wanna get a scooter, which it's not the scooter's fault, it's my fault. I'm dumb, but I'm stupid for this one. I should know better. My dad's a car guy. I am absolutely just kicking myself. I feel so stupid. All right, good morning. We are still vlogging this whole scooter journey. Louis eating his breakfast if you can hear him munching. So it is Saturday morning, it's like 7 a.m. Today is the first day that I've had to like actually have time to try and figure this stuff out. So I went online and I bought a bond for the scooter, meaning like essentially I had to pay an extra $100 to say that the scooter is ours. But if like an original owner comes back and claims it via the VIN number in the next 3 years, they just like take it. So I'm assuming that's not going to happen, but I bought the bond this morning. I just printed it out. I looked at a couple different websites. I used Surety Bond Professionals. I don't know if you're in the same situation. They were cheaper. Other ones charged like a fee, whereas this one was just like the regular bond price, which is $100. Depends on the price of your item, but because our scooter was so cheap, it was only $100. So the place opens up at 7:30. I'm gonna call and see if I need to actually physically bring the scooter with me, or we have like a rental car right now. So if not, then I'll probably just drive the rental car up there. But we'll see what they say. I'm also nervous that I might need to have an Illinois driver's license in order to drive the scooter, and I am not driver's license photo ready, but at the end of the day, I don't really care. I just want to get this done. So, c'est la vie. I'll keep you updated. My new helmet came, so that's exciting. This feels more like an actual motorcycle helmet. So I called the number and it said that that office was closed today, but the website very clearly says that it's open. So I'm gonna drive the scooter over there. I don't even want to risk taking the car right now and getting there and them being like, you needed to have the scooter here. So I'm gonna drive the scooter there. I figure worst thing that happens is I go for a 30-minute joyride this morning because it's supposed to take like, it's like 15-ish minutes away. Fingers crossed. I'm not gonna vlog there. This is just too much. So here's an update to this video that I really didn't want to make. I think I've been to the DMV 7 times now. I keep not bringing my camera to the DMV because I'm like, it's the DMV and it's boring, and also I'm afraid that government officials will yell at me. But yesterday I went to the DMV twice. I went to the one in the Loop, which I had tried to go to previously, but they closed the location and then it didn't open up until after July 5th, so I had to wait until July 5th. Finally, get in there, get down there. It's not a full service DMV, so they don't do vehicle registration, and it doesn't say this anywhere online. That's where I was directed to go. So that was super frustrating. I asked, the girl gave me a list of locations that do full service, and there's literally only like 5 of them, and they're all really far. None of them were even like, I couldn't have even ridden the scooter to them. Like I could have, but it would have taken me an hour. So they were really far. And I asked her and was like, what documentation do I need so at least I don't get there and I don't have everything? And she was like, I honestly don't know. Here's the government website, figure it out. Like legit, she wrote down ILSOS for Illinois Secretary of State.gov. There's nothing useful on that, I promise you. So that was frustrating, but she gave me this sheet and there's 3 Chicago locations. One of them is super far south, one of them super far north, and one of them super far west. So none of them are central. I like hate even telling the story, honestly. So yesterday I had a pretty light day and I was just like, all right, let's bite the bullet. I'm just gonna go up there. I'll bring everything I have. Like maybe I can get this thing registered. So I called an Uber. It was like $20, which wasn't actually bad considering it was like 30 minutes away. And I Ubered all the way up there. I get out of the Uber. I'm gonna pop up my Instagram stories here. It was closed. I straight up almost burst into tears. Like I called Alex and was like, I am going to cry right now. I was so far away. Like the train doesn't even go there. The metro does, but like it was far. And yeah, it was closed. So I couldn't even show them my paperwork to see if I had everything I needed, which was wildly frustrating. And so I just called an Uber, which was another 20 bucks, and came home. And I'm so annoyed with the whole process. Honestly, at this point, like, I just don't have time to be trying to figure this out, and I'm so over it that I'm selling the scooter, which is super disheartening to say. I posted it to my Instagram yesterday, and I've listed it on Facebook Marketplace, and like, look how many freaking messages I have about it. Oh my gosh, and there's 2 more. All of these are about the scooter, and I'm not trying to make money off of it. I'm literally just selling it for like what we got it for, because, and I got it for a really good deal, like, and I understand that, but like, I just don't know. I don't know. So listing it, someone's supposed to come by tonight to test drive it and see what they think. We'll see. This might just end up being like a really sad video. I thought about like, do I just go to a dealer and buy like a brand new scooter, like a new one, because it would come with the plates and everything then, but they're like so much more expensive, and honestly, like, am I even gonna freaking use it? Should I just ride e-bikes everywhere? I don't know. I'm feeling very over it at this point. Say la vie. Good morning. This is just the video that never ends because I can't figure out what the heck to do. So last time I checked in, I said I was selling the scooter and I was having people come look at it last night. I had 2 people lined up to come look at it last night. Both of them bailed. Like, they just didn't show. Facebook Marketplace, what a weird place. This morning, Alex has a orthodontist appointment. He's getting his braces off up in Edgewater at Lakeview Smiles. So we figured, we have this stupid scooter. Why don't we ride it up there? And honestly, if we ride it, maybe we'll like absolutely fall in love with it and be like, it's worth the hassle, we'll keep it. And then the DMV is like not super far from where the orthodontist is, so we could just ride over there afterwards and see if we can get it like registered and actually take care of this thing. So that's the plan for this morning. We're gonna go for a ride.
Okay, show the people your helmet. Safety first.
There it is.
What's the #1 rule?
Safety first.
No, it's have fun.
No, it's not. Who's the boss?
Newsflash, you're not in charge around here.
I am in charge.
Newsflash, no you're not.
Newsflash, yes I am. My helmet's cooler than yours.
You're not wrong. All right, let's hit the road. You're so focused. Wow, what a nice piece of machinery you purchased. What a novel concept.
Don't be an asshole.
All right, 15 minutes later.
Okay, scooter did not work. It turned on, it drove, it's fine. We together combined our over the weight capacity for it, and you could tell, and it didn't like it. So I drove the scooter home. It works perfectly fine when it's just me, but not when it's the 2 of us. So it would have been a pretty sketch ride, which it's quite far, so it really would have been like, wouldn't have been a good way to ride for like, it was like 8 or 6.
It's like 8 miles.
8 miles, yeah. So scooter's parked back home, and we're gonna sell it. Like, that's just it at this point. That's fine. I think someone's coming looking at it this afternoon. Maybe. We'll see. Well, I guess this is the part where we wrap up the vlog. This is so not how I wanted this vlog to end. It started on such a high. She was so excited. She was so optimistic. The scoot was so cute. It doesn't necessarily end on a low, but everything just kind of went downhill from there. But at least I was able to sell the scooter. I basically sold it for what I bought it for. So really, like, the money spent was like for transportation to go pick it up, and then like the Ubers to the DMV, and just like the amount of ridiculous hours that I spent wasted on it. But I didn't lose money on the actual scooter itself, so like, it's all fine. It was a learning experience. If you're gonna buy a scooter, do your freaking research. Don't buy one without a title, because I'm so stupid for that, and I'll never stop kicking myself for it. And if you're getting a scooter that for 2 people to ride together, make sure that it's actually a scooter for 2 people to ride together. Ugh, I hate myself. So maybe you learned something from this. Hopefully maybe it was insightful. I also, like, one other thing that I think is really crucial in this whole story, I was originally gonna sell it and just buy myself a new scooter from a dealer and get like one that's registered and everything, and just get one that I really wanted. They are significantly more expensive, but it was like, screw it, if I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna do it right. But I really realized over the weeks of having the scooter that with my lifestyle, I would end up using that scooter instead of walking so much. And I can only use the scooter in the summertime when the weather's nice, and that's when I wanna be walking the most. And I don't want to make it easier for me to be lazier and not walk the city all the time. time, I looked it up, I walk an average of 18,000 steps a day, and I really, really like doing it. And so I just felt like it wasn't like a good fit to like the lifestyle I want to continue living. Maybe in the future, if we have a condo or something that has a parking spot, then that would be like an easy little addition. But as of right now, I think this is the end of my scooter road. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was quite a wild ride. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, which I'm sure a lot of you will have, feel free to comment down below in the comment section or DM me over on Instagram, and I'll try and answer as many questions as I possibly can. If you haven't already, hit that big red subscribe button. I post a video every 3 days, and I would love for you to follow along. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. How sad. RIP to my little scoot scoot. I'll see you guys next time.